I wonder if something like this ever happened to you. You start working on a big task that you need to focus on. In this particular case, it's a paper on face-to-face decision making and how people make different decisions when they get to look into people's eyes versus not. And you work on the paper and you edit it and you read it and you try to understand what's going on and improve it and so on. And then all is going well, and half an hour into it, you get to the results section. Now I get to something that's a little tougher. One where ANOVA shows that senders were on average more generous during and after the face-to-face interactions, and then we look at the mean standard deviation and the F-test, and I need to remind myself, what is this F-test all about? What is the degrees of freedom? And now, when it happens to me, I get a little tired, and I want to do something else, and I feel like I need a break. So I go to something else. I deserve a break, and let's say I go to Facebook, and I look at Facebook, and there's an ad, and there's some friends doing things, and maybe something else, and I look at this, and then maybe 10 minutes passed, and I read some useful things, and I looked at some information. I feel like I'm ready to go back, and I go back to the task. But here's the question. Now that you're back, are you rejuvenated, or are you actually more behind? And it seems that the evidence shows that we are more behind. We think that we're going to get rejuvenated. We think we're going to go ahead, that we're going to be more energetic and ready to tackle the problem. But the reality is that we forgot a few things. For example, you might forget what MFTF stands for, or what is the exact way that the interaction looked like, and so on. So when we are switching between tasks, the direct cost is very clear. You spend some time on Facebook instead of the main task, but there's a lingering effect. There's an effect of how much time it takes you after you're back to really get in the flow of things. And that's something we often don't consider, and often trips us and costs us much more time than we hoped.